New figures show rates of tuberculosis, TB, in England have declined by a third in 6 years, and are currently at their lowest level in 35 years. The data from Public Health England shows a 38% fall since 2012, with a 9.3% decline in cases in 2017 alone. Improved diagnosis, treatment, and awareness are being credited for the fall. But England still has one of the highest rates of TB in Western Europe, with just under 5,200 affected in 2017. And TB is still one of the leading causes of death worldwide. The data has been released to coincide with World TB Day on March 24. The World Health Organization's campaign Light Up the World for TB will see buildings and landmarks across the world lit up in red across the weekend 23 to 25 March. It's hoped it will highlight the continued focus that is required to meet the ultimate ambition of making England TB-free. Dr. Sarah Anderson, head of the National TB Office at Public Health England, said, "People often think that TB is a Victorian disease that is no longer a problem in England, but in fact it still affects over 5,000 people a year, and there is still a lot to do until the target to eliminate TB is met. We urge everyone to join the fight to confine TB to history." World TB Day is an opportunity for people everywhere to be informed about TB, educate others, and urge governments to take action. This global movement will make a powerful statement and show solidarity for people who have been affected by TB. The most recent data on infection rates show parts of London still have higher rates of TB than some developing countries, such as Iraq, Libya, and even Yemen. London is known as the TB capital of Western Europe and has seen initiatives such as a mobile clinic taking to the capital's streets to test vulnerable people, such as the homeless. Free testing and treatment of latent TB is available in England for people from areas where TB is common. Last year, researchers in Oxford and Birmingham reported they had made a world-first breakthrough in the diagnosis of tuberculosis. They managed to isolate different strains of the disease using a process called genome sequencing. It means patients who may have waited months to get the right drugs can now be diagnosed in only a few days, so they have a greater chance of recovery. While figures have gone down over the last 6 years in England, another issue in the battle to eradicate TB is drug resistance. A recent study found 1 in 5 global cases of the disease is now resistant to at least one major treatment drug.